My brother was built to be a soldier of love, a commander in the armies of truth and soul. Like the giants or Nephilim before us, he was more than human. His feet and hands were so large, when he stomped, the earth was pushed down, and when he hugged you or shook your hand, you were within his ocean. The mouth is a reflection of the heart, and when my brother smiled, it spread so wide, a plane could land. Genghis Khan could not imagine a vaster territory, and a friend could live a whole life within it. Blood is thicker than water. People always say that, and I think it's true. But an alchemist can turn water into blood. Noble was a practitioner of alchemy. He was able to see people in ways they struggled to see themselves. He was able to see people the way their mother saw them, the way their father and grandfather and son saw them. His sight allowed him to love more and harder than anyone I've ever known. People all over the earth knew and loved this man. Together we climbed mountains in Washington and watched the earth below us. We walked the deserts of New Mexico and saw its nothingness. We swam in foreign waters, rivers of teary-eyed mountains, cold, fresh, fast. He swam on the coast of Spain, tasting the salt from the other side of the Atlantic, imagining his ancestors crossing while splashing and singing in its waters with pride. We walked the streets of Bologna, Krakow, and Stockholm together. In Poznan, we broke bread and bottles with Polish youth, breaking generational curses and laughing in the wake of its wreckage. Crossing the Kattegat Sea, we spoke of forgiveness and the type of fathers we wanted to become, the type of men we were going up to be, all the while leaning into the wind to catch that moment where we could catch a lean like Smooth Criminal. His laughter was brolic, filled spaces that were once empty of joy with his sound. He had so many sounds. He made so much. He made clothes that people wear and made songs that people sing. People all over the world heard his song and saw his dance. So many people tell me, "Oh, I love Noble," all the way from Oslo, Norway. What are you talking about? I was in disbelief. Our brother Elijah would say to me, "Man, Noble got to protect his heart. He tells everybody he loves them so much. That's crazy." I said, "Yeah." We were in disbelief. But he had that much love, and the earth overflowed for him. He bowed to love, and it bowed back to my brother. Noble feared no woman and no man. He taught me to be brave. He would tell me what we do out here is gospel music. We're spreading the gospel at these shows, man. Showing the youth the light. So many young folks were guided by Noble. A small group of young black men from Atlanta serving in the United States military were stationed in Germany. They came to so many of the shows that we played in Germany, and they were there to see Noble. They were there to be in his grace. These 4 young men in a foreign land found an older brother in Noble. There are so many of his sons, and they all grieve with us today, no matter where they are, and we love them for it. Noble's mother, Adrian, said that the Lord brought him to us, brought him to his people, to his friends. And if that's the case, I praise you, Lord. Thank you, thank you, thank you for bringing this angel to us, for allowing him to trespass upon this earth and live with us folk who had no business knowing an angel. We are blessed and highly favored. Noble always told me that, always reminded me of the fact, though it may be difficult to feel now, nothing is more true. Blessed and highly favored was my brother. And blessed and highly favored are his friends and family who he sheltered in his light and in his love. Lately it's been very difficult to feel things, but I am proud of one thing. I wrote a poem about Noble and I, spreading this gospel and living on this earth together. No more than a month ago did I share it with him, and we laughed and hugged. For a second, we looked time in its face, and me and my brother said, "Give it back." He allowed me to celebrate a life that we built together while being together. It will be a long time before I am proud of anything else. I'd like to share that poem now. The other day, my brother and I washed our hands in a river that goes through a great city. The day had just begun. The sun was hot, and we scaled the wall to meet the water at low tide. We touched the water and realized it was warm. We rejoiced and cleaned ourselves. We wrung our hands and wet the backs of our necks. We later told our friends what we had done. They laughed and said the water was dirty and full of piss. We laughed. We did not care. We baptized ourselves in the daylight, as one should do every day. We love you, Noble.